Hi, we're Jill and Jerry, the Cruising Canucks. Guess where we are?
We are in Toronto.
We are.
We are spending a weekend here.
We are.
We're going to show you a couple days of vlogging, show you what there is to do here in downtown Toronto.
Yes.
So, let's get to it.
Follow along.
Okay, we are on foot in Toronto now.
We are.
So, one thing we've learned from driving into the city is that parking sometimes cannot be easy to be found. There's lots of parking, figuring out prices and where you can park and for how long. We eventually found an underground lot that was half the price of parking above ground.
It was the University of Toronto parking lot.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
We are going to the ROM.
The ROM, not to the university.
Yes.
So the ROM is the Royal Ontario Museum.
Yes.
In case you don't. And yeah, we're gonna go check it out.
So, unlike our Caribbean adventures, Toronto is in Canada, and it is the end of March, and it is chilly.
It's chilly. It'd be very different if we were doing this series in July, but right now it's still pretty cold. So
that's why the mitts and the toques and the cold wind. It is just above freezing right now, barely above freezing.
But the wind is really what's chilly right now.
So,
oh my gosh. Did you see that? We should have filmed that.
Yeah,
there is an open air sightseeing tour bus just drove by us. Oh, there. And that would be cold up there.
Varsity Stadium from U of T is right beside us.
There it is.
Way down there past that is the CN Tower. So, anyways, the ROM is coming up. We're almost there.
We are.
We'll show you that. There it is, coming up. I believe that's the ROM, that big, huge, fancy shape right there. We are here in the ROM.
We are.
And
what a beautiful building.
Yeah, it's been years since I've been here. You can only just see little bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
But there's dinosaurs over there.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs over there.
Ooh.
I'm going to show you dinosaurs, hopefully all day long.
Oh, no, there's a lot more than dinosaurs to be seen, so we're going to check it all out. Come along.
Let's see what we find. There we go, our first dinosaur. I think it's called a hadrosaur, or duckbill, I think it was called. They found these remains in Red Deer, Alberta, so way out west in Canada. Okay, check this out. I think this is going to be impressive. Wow. Look what I found.
Oh, what did you find?
Look at this thing.
Oh,
it's huge.
Wow, look at that.
It's monstrous, this dinosaur. Wow. Okay, that's all I need to see now.
You're ready to go now?
Yeah.
That's it?
Big dinosaur bones, I'm good.
30 seconds in the museum and he's done. No.
That's an impressive start to the day, that's for sure. I'll show you what this thing's called. I can't pronounce it. That is what it is. Should I try? I'm afraid. It is the Pseudolognosaurus. Let's go there. Looks to me like a monstrous brontosaurus if I had to put a name to it. Okay, I'm going to show you dinosaur toes. Where else can you see dinosaur toes? And the rest of it. I'm not sure if Mrs. Canuck is as impressed as I am.
Not quite as impressed as you by the dinosaur bones.
I'm five again.
Hopefully there's something a little more impressive inside.
No, this is where it's at, right there. Okay, first up, looks like a China and Korea exhibit. We are heading up the stairs now. Check out this totem pole though. Wow. It goes up and up and up. This one's as big as the ones we saw when we were in Vancouver, Stanley Park. Little view of the main atrium from the second floor up here at the top of the stairs. There's where we came in down there.
Dawn of life.
Ooh, more dinosaurs. We got one that flies. Then we've got a Platyosaurus right here in front of us.
It says it's 210 million years old.
He's staring right at me. Right there. That's the guy we saw down on the first level. We found a whole exhibit of rocks. Let's see if we can find the most interesting rocks in here. It's not a jewelry store, you know.
Really?
No.
Because there's a few pieces here I wouldn't mind having.
You can't go shopping here.
Really?
No.
I'd really like to, though.
Found the $1 million gold coin.
$1 million gold coin.
Made of 99.99% pure gold bullion. Here you go.
Wow.
There it is. $1 million gold coin. Did you get that gold coin in your purse?
Yeah.
No.
That's why I brought a big bag today.
It's full of
The plan was to get that gold
the $1
coin.
million gold coins in there now. Don't show anybody. Bam. Rhinoceros. Looking right at me. That's as close as I want to come to any snake. Behind glass. And we've got a bison. And going by more totem poles on our way up the stairs. I think we're going up to the 4th level now. And man, that one totem pole goes all the way to the top of this museum. Check that out. Europa. This is the medieval part. Keep that in mind, because there might be something medieval coming our way later on today. Check this section out. The Danish furniture section. It reminds me of a certain store and a certain cruise line. It feels like I'm on a Virgin cruise in one of their staterooms. Okay, goodbye, Rom. We're out of here. It's getting close to lunchtime, so I think we need to find some food.
It is.
Toronto is very multicultural, so I'm not sure if that means our lunch will be multicultural. We'll see how daring we get.
I don't know.
It might be different than McDonald's.
It better be. It's definitely not going to be McDonald's, guys. We found a place to eat. Let's go check it out.
It's called Eataly. On the escalator. Are you in the...
Italy is eatery, is what it's saying behind me.
I see lots of food ahead. It smells delicious up here, and I'm not sure what on earth I'm going to eat because there's so much right off the bat. We got some brisket, some porchetta. We got some peppers, hot sausages.
Wow, they're free samples, guys. Look at Classic Columbia Eatery.
How is it?
Oh, it's delicious. Oh, it's an Easter cake that is delicious. It's a little lemony, very moist, very sweet, very good.
Still trying to figure out what I'm into here. It's kind of half grocery store, few restaurants, I'm looking for some more kind of things to eat. Okay, I have found the pastries, but yet to find anything for lunch. What kind would you have? Okay, we decided to stop in and sit down and have a nice, relaxing lunch. Mrs. Canuck is checking out the wine menu. And they have a 2 for $26 option here, so looks like an appetizer with some mains. Might even dive into that. Their bottle of tap water comes in a fancy bottle.
Yeah. Cheers. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Morning in Toronto. Adventure begins. So we ordered off the 2 for $26. We'll show you what we picked up, but there is a full menu here. You can see a little bit of prices and options. A little bit of everything here. Obviously Italian themed. Okay, our appetizers have arrived. I'm having the potato croquettes.
And I'm having the beef tartare.
Okay, our mains for lunch have arrived. And I'm having ravioli that was stuffed with beef brisket. And a little bit of a white sauce in there too. And over here,
I am having the tonarelli, I believe is how it's pronounced, with prosciutto and peas. And there's some fresh Parmesan on it. Boy, does this ever smell delicious.
hold on, what happened here? I think you stole my lunch.
It's so good, guys. You come here, you have to order these raviolis. This is delicious.
I've happily traded because this has a lot of a white sauce on the bottom and I love creamy sauces. So yeah, we're gonna trade lunches.
We are.
Off we go. Lunch is done. Next stop, we're going to a castle. We are going to
Casa Loma.
Casa Loma is the place. I've never been there. All brand new to me, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like, what there is to do. Looks pretty fancy. I can see some spires from the towers of the castle now just coming into view. Well, Mrs. Canuck conveniently didn't tell me about the 110 stairs I have to go up now.
I told you we could drive there if you want, but you wanted to walk. But yes, we have to go up those stairs to get to the castle.
Somewhere behind those trees there's a castle buried, if you can see it. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. Okay, the stairs are still behind me. I haven't climbed them yet. But just looking at a little bit of a plaque here about Casa Loma, about the gentleman that built it back in early 1900s. Has 98 rooms, and it is Canada's largest home.
It has been run by the Kiwanis Club since 1937. Wow.
Almost 90 years. Okay, let's give the stairs a try. We'll do one at a time.
One at a time. Let's do it.
The final step. I'm there. We're not here yet. It's still way over there. Here it is. We've reached it. Casa Loma. I think we're going inside. Now you can see it. We're right here at the castle. I made it.
He made the steps, guys.
Yeah, I would not advise those steps weeks after recovering from pneumonia.
Yeah.
It was a good one. Okay, we're here at the castle. I think we're gonna go inside and see what there is to see.
Let's do it. Hello? Anybody there? Anybody home? What do you think? What do you think's more effective? Lady Mary's Solarium. This is where she would entertain friends. Interesting note, she was the first commissioner of the Girl Guides here in Canada.
So Lady Mary was the wife of the gentleman that built this.
Here's her
Mary Platt with her Commissioner Girl Guides
uniform from 1912 to 1922. It's pretty cool.
Girl Guides of Canada.
Look at the cookie box.
Girl Guide cookies are the best. You saw Lady Mary's, and this is Mr. Pellet's room here. There's a little desk area overlooking Toronto. And his bed. Here's the shower. There's a lot of knobs to control this shower.
I'm not quite sure where this leads, but I'm going up into the rafters of this castle at this point. All right, the sign tells me one way up. Should I tackle it? Let's see where it brings me. I made it, and I think it was worth the climb. Look at the view you get to see of Toronto here behind you. I'll give you a little bit more of a view after I get out, but gorgeous up here right now. And so let's just check out this view. Look at this view. There we go. The CN Tower there. All of the downtown of Toronto, all the way out to Scarborough and east to Mississauga, Etobicoke area. Wow.
So there's an entire hallway here. It's actually called Rue of Queen's Own Rifles of Canada, dedicated to the Queen's Rifle of Canada. We are out of Casa Loma.
We are.
And we've explored all 3 levels. You even went to the basement to get a map.
I did, yeah. I didn't film that, but
Actually, you had a couple extra levels. You went up a tower too.
I did. That was beautiful. That was worth the climb, guys.
Yeah, very busy in there. Lots of people.
Yes.
Yes. And now we are going to head downtown and do somewhere special for dinner.
Oh.
Kind of appropriate. We just go from a castle, and now we're going to go to somewhere to eat like we're in medieval times again.
That's right.
Okay, off we go. See you there. You're going to do a Rick Mercer rant?
Right? This is what I think of now when I see these sort of, Rick Mercer.
We have made it. We are here at the Toronto National Exhibition Grounds. And in that is a special dining entertainment experience that we're going to show you. You get to eat with your fingers, folks.
Oh no.
Wait till you see this. We are going to medieval times.
We are.
We are here inside
We are.
the castle.
Look at our crowns, everybody.
We are team red and yellow tonight. Everybody's given a different hat and a team to cheer for. And there's going to be a bit of a show, jousting, the whole thing going on as we're eating our dinner tonight.
That's right.
If you've never done medieval times, lots of people bring their kids. So Mrs. Connect brought me today.
I did.
I don't know if you can see behind us or not. There is some royalty there set up on the stage, I think.
You go,
yeah, right behind us there. So, anyways, we've got a little bit of wine. Cheers. And we are going to poke around and get ready to go sit to our table. Maybe we'll take a look at a few horses I can see over there.
We found some horses.
Or one horse.
Well, we found one here. There's a few more. Having a little lunch before he goes and performs.
That's a pretty white horse, that is.
Pretty white horse, for sure.
First, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sir Richard. I will be your master of ceremonies this day. And I want to welcome each and every one of you to medieval times! Are you ready to cheer your knights of the realm to victory? Those are the voices we need cheering our knights.
Here we are. This is the theater. And we have been assigned table 9. So we need to find out where that is. What team are you cheering for?
I'm cheering for yellow and red, apparently.
Yellow and red.
Yellow and red.
There we go. Okay, here's what's running tonight. Tomato bisque, garlic bread, roast chicken, corn. Oh, I see our wine has showed up. There's some wine. We've got a little bit of chicken, some corn, potato, some dessert. All right. And you notice, I don't know if you notice, there is no knives, forks, anything around here. But there's a wet nap. It's a hint of what's to come. And I understand we've been told that the black and white team over there, they are our enemies tonight. Medieval times is not unique to Toronto. So the other locations, lots of them around the States. Looks like there's 2, 4, 6, 8 other ones. And then here we are in Toronto, Canada.
Good and gracious nobles, welcome! Join us as we embark upon a journey into the heart of chivalry. of bold knights, of elegant horses, and the quest for a town. I give to you now, Lord Delfont, the Red and Yellow Knight!
Okay, the garlic bread has arrived.
Entertainment, that is.
And the gathering of the finest knights, each a champion in his own right.
Champions indeed.
And the queen has made an
and
appearance.
a handsome lot at that. Might I add, Your Grace, a most eligible field.
Eligible. Behold, she takes wing!
Thank you, Troy. And our meat has arrived. Looks like half a chicken. I have no knife or fork, though. Here we go. Fingers are going in. Okay, it may look like a bomb went off on my plate, but I had to tear it apart with my hands. That's what's left of my half a chicken. I got some potatoes and corn. Oh, it's getting dark in here. How are you making out?
Oh, I've got a lot of food there. I can't do it.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Well, that brings to an end the first day of our 2 days in Toronto. We drove home that night and woke up the next morning to show you what we did on day 2. Okay, so if you're in Toronto using the TTC, which is their transit system, it's very helpful. It has a combination of subways, streetcars, buses. And so if you want just 1 day's worth of getting all the way around without having to pay for each individual time, you can get a pass that lasts 1 day. We paid, I believe, it's just around $13 for that today.
Right.
Canadian.
You can use whatever, any of the, as often as you want, the subway, the buses, the streetcars, any of their systems.
Yeah.
So it's quite convenient. You don't have to worry about it. They just give you a little card, one of these cards pops out of this machine. You can pay with your credit card, just tap and go. It's pretty quick and easy.
Yeah, they're called the Presto card is what they're called. So you're looking for a Presto card machine here in the TTC. And you get these at all these subway stations. You can buy it here. So an easy way to get around Toronto for the day.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go find ourselves a subway.
Let's do it.
Here's a map of all the subways and streetcars, and the red are all the streetcars. Yellow and green are the subway lines.
We are here in Union Station in downtown Toronto.
Yeah, quite the impressive building. If you're downtown Toronto on Front Street, you should stop in and see Union Station just to see all this. So
beautiful.
Anyways, we rode the subway to here.
We did.
Seems all the transit ends up at Union Station.
Yes.
And from here, we are going, and today we're exploring all around the downtown core of Toronto. We're going to show you how you can get around the subway and walk around and see all the little things that there is to see.
Yeah, we have a few highlights we want to check out, and the first one is going to be the CN Tower. So we're within walking distance of that from here. So from here, we're going to walk over and check that out and get a beautiful view of the city.
For sure. What a better spot to start today than probably the most iconic part of the Toronto skyline, which is the CN Tower.
That's right.
So we'll show you how we get there from here. There's a nice little warm, closed-in path.
Yes, there is.
Let's go. If you take the signs to go to the CN Tower, you go by a little tourist information here. You can go in there, you can find out everything you want to know about downtown Toronto. So,
and Ontario in general.
Oh,
There's
yeah, it's all of
pamphlets
Ontario.
and everything for all of Ontario.
Yes, yours to discover. This is what we're looking for, the Skywalk.
Skywalk.
Canadian National Railway. We're not going on a railway, we're going to be walking the whole way.
We are walking.
Here we are on the Skywalk. Take a look. It's kind of glassed in, so you can get a little bit of nice sunlight in here. It's nice and bright, but you don't have to walk outside where it's only about +1 Celsius right now.
Yeah.
And no wind. Okay, off we go. We're getting closer. I can actually see the CN Tower through the glass. Let's see if I can show it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it through there? Look up through all those panes of glass. You can see the CN Tower looming over top of it. So if you are going on the Skywalk, it doesn't just get you the CN Tower, it also gets you the Ripley's Aquarium, the Rogers Centre, where the Blue Jays play, even the Convention Centre, and the Delta Hotel. There goes the GO train underneath us along the rail lines coming out of Union Station. And look up, 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 up. There it is, CN Tower. Almost there. We are at the base of the CN Tower, which is and originally built as one big, monstrous, glorified antenna.
Yeah.
Goes way up there. We're going to show you what it looks like from up there. And at the base of the CN Tower is Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. We've heard really good things. We have never been there. Back when I was younger, the base of the CN Tower was a big, huge kind of pool of water where you could rent these little paddle boats and paddle around it.
Yeah, it's true. When we were kids.
Those days are long gone.
Not anymore. The real estate's too expensive down here now.
It's a bit of a lineup. We've got a reservation, but we're a little late for it, so we're hoping we can still get in. We had to go through security, but we are here and about to go, I believe, up. CN Tower construction, 1975.
There you go.
I was just a young pup.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, here's their Guinness.
Guinness Book of World Records for tallest at the time.
Yeah.
Tallest freestanding structure. Now, starting in 2011, they started doing something called the Edge Walk,
Yes.
which you got to walk outside at the top of the tower here on top of the
You gonna
main
do that today, hon?
No edge walking here.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It is an extra charge, so
Yes,
I'm
it
just being
is.
frugal. That's my excuse.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's true. It's an expensive extra charge. I would love to do it.
We are waiting to get on the elevators, but right below the elevators is a huge gift shop. All kinds of CN Tower souvenirs, as well as some Toronto and Canada paraphernalia. There's even a moose in a canoe way over there above it. Okay, so that was all the way from down there, and I'll show you where there is, up to where we are right now. Here's what up there looks like. And here's
high.
This is actually really high. It's higher than I remember when I did it as a kid. My gosh. I think I can almost see my house.
Wow. It is crazy.
Well, I can see where we were yesterday. It looks like it's just like a throw a stone there from here because we're so high up.
Yeah. Can you see Casa Loma from here? Because yesterday I filmed from the rooftop of Casa Loma.
Yeah.
I filmed the CN Tower. So now we have to try to get that in reverse.
Yeah, I'm looking up there. I can't quite see. Oh yes, I can see Casa Loma right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's right up there. A little tiny dot, but I can see it.
Okay.
I can see the roof line for
I
it.
see it. Yeah. Yeah, I found it.
So yeah, we're going to show you some views from up here at the CN Tower. This is the main deck area.
Yes.
So there is an observation deck. You can go up even higher. So the different parts of the tower cost different amounts of money for different experiences. think we're going to keep this experience. There used to be a way to go outside here, but way years ago, but I think they've taken that away. I'm not sure.
We'll have to go explore and
We're going to go, let's go see, and we'll show you what we find. Looking a little farther off to the west now.
Yeah, I can
From
see
the
the
tower,
top
we can
of the
see the rail lines
Rogers
that came out of
Center.
Union Station right by the tower. Look at this. Floor to ceiling windows. And beyond that is way down there. We're almost right on top of the Rogers there. If there was a game going on with the roof open, we'd be able to see what was going on.
That's right.
And the Toronto Island Airport is right there.
That's right.
But there's an old rail station there, an old turntable. From years ago that's been preserved all the way down there. And then we've got the waterfront area. And the Toronto Islands. Now we're on the other side of the tower. We are looking eastward now. If you look very closely down there, you can see the Scotiabank Centre. And if you're old like me, you call it the Air Canada Centre. It's where the Toronto Maple Leafs play down there.
That's
That little
right.
red logo on the top of that building. And again, we've got Union Station right down below us now.
Come on, get on
What
it.
are you doing here?
Look! I'm standing on the glass floor. Look at all the way down below me. If I fell through right now, I'd be on top of the aquarium.
There's your
But
feet.
here we are. Come on. You want to come dance with me?
No,
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on it, sir, Mr. Canuck. Get on
I'm on
it.
it.
More, more, more. All right, we are down at the CN Tower.
And look behind us there. A certain baseball team, Toronto Blue Jays, plays out of the Rogers Centre, which is right here. Like I said earlier, we used to call it the Sky Dome in the day.
Yes.
Yes, when it was built, they had this big competition to name it. That's what the people called it.
Yes.
Sponsorship came in.
Yes. Absolutely.
So yeah, Jays play there. They're not. I think baseball season is just starting, but I don't believe they're here in town to start the season.
No.
Doesn't look like it. So, but yeah, everything's right downtown here. CN Tower, you got the aquarium, you got the Rogers Centre, you got Union Station path that we just came across there. So yeah, we're gonna go wander around. Let's see what we find next.
Let's do it.
Maybe some food. It's almost lunchtime.
It is lunchtime.
The main rail lines out of here, Via and Go. Via goes a little farther. Go is more like more of a transit option for people working in Toronto. But yeah, the trains definitely aren't like they are in Europe. We can go just about everywhere in Ontario. Unfortunately, we wish they were, but here we go. You can see the entrance to Union Station just up there. We're gonna go along this little path here over the tracks. Okay, we're at Young and Front right now. And if you look across the road over there, there's a building. And that is the Hockey Hall of Fame. And if you're in Toronto and you're a big hockey fan, you definitely need to go in there. There's all kinds of interactive stuff, tons of hockey history, and including the Stanley Cup is right inside that building. So don't miss that if you're a hockey fan and in Toronto. People always want to know how safe it is to walk around the different cities that we're in. In Toronto, I would describe Toronto as a pretty safe city, especially during the daytime.
Yeah.
Like when we get up to Young Street a little bit later on, you're probably going to see a little different feel.
Yeah.
A few more homeless and that type of thing. But down here in the financial district, we're good. No problem at all. At night, I'm not sure. I haven't been to Toronto at night in a long time.
It's been a while since
Been a while.
we've walked around, but it's a pretty
If you-
safe city.
Safe city. If you stay in the main streets, main tourist areas where the hotels, the theaters, all the entertainment is, it's a safe city. So, like most cities, there's some bad spots, but most tourists don't end up there. Okay, we're almost to a place that's going to have so many food options. I'm not going to have a clue what to have. Okay, you are looking at one of the most unique buildings in Toronto,
Yeah,
and it divides a couple streets.
it does.
We've got Front Street right in front of us. We've been walking along.
Yes.
Once this truck gets out of the way. And on the other side is Wellington, going the other direction over there,
Going west.
on the right side of the building. And it is at the intersection of, this is Church Street right here.
Yes.
There you go, and the skyline behind, CN Tower. We're just poking around the corner up there of the TD Bank building.
That's right.
Quite a skyline Toronto has, but yeah. Interesting little skinny building. The destination is coming into sight. Look up top there. We are Market Street. Specifically, we are at the St. Lawrence Market. And the St. Lawrence Market, I bet, rivals a lot of what you'd expect from a European market. So we're going to show you inside. And there's a lot of good food in here. And it is lunchtime and time to have a nibble. Here we are. St. Lawrence Market lies ahead. Where do you start? Oh, this is Canucks found some samples. What are you eating there? Ooh, look at all the meat right here. Ooh, steak and kidney pies. Look at that. In Canada, we don't have to go to Europe. Jerk chicken pies. There you go. You don't have to go to Jamaica. Some sausage rolls. They look good too. Oh, this is going to be a tough choice today. Ooh. How does that look?
Back bacon.
Ooh, Canadian back bacon right there for you. Peat mill bacon. World famous peat mill bacon on a bun. Look at the size of that rye. Is there a marble rye there? If we were in Portugal, we'd be calling these Portuguese egg tarts. Call them custard pies here, I believe. Custard tarts, I think. Perfect email. And up there, a very Canadian thing, picture of butter tarts up there. Look at all the cheese in here. Oh, poor lobsters. You have to really like crowds if you're going to be in here. It is people, people, people. All over the place. And meat. We've got some famous Godfather sandwiches. Chicken parm. Famous Italian sandwiches. I must be hungry. I'm craving carbs. Okay, we've decided to have the famous Godfather sandwich. This is... Sure, please. Okay, my drink has arrived. I am having a Brio. Italian soft drink. Hey, Mrs. Canuck has got a bag of treats here.
We do.
What do we got in here?
Well, let's just see. We
Lots
have
of napkins. I think we're going to need them.
Wow, this is big.
I'm not sure what that is.
That must be meatball.
MB is meatball. This must be
That
chicken
must be
parm.
chicken.
Okay.
And then
Holy crap. Look at the size of the pasta we got. Okay, we have unwrapped everything. And we have got a meatball sandwich with some onions and some peppers on there. This thing's huge, my hand. And we have a little bit of pasta to share. Spaghetti. And what's that?
this is a chicken parmesan sandwich.
There you go. A little chicken parm. Lots of food here to eat. We're going to be stuffed. Oh, long cheese, long cheese, long cheese.
Nice.
How is it? Can you talk?
Very delicious. Just the right amount of sauce with all the veggies in there. They put on some red peppers, green peppers, and mushrooms on top of it with the Parmesan cheese. Oh, so yummy.
I am done my meatball sandwich. It was absolutely delicious. I'm not sure if the meatballs were as good as Mariette and Patrick's mom. Patrick's mom?
Patrick's mom.
Yeah, she made good meatballs we had last night, but these were in the same category for sure. Really good. Great sandwich. Pasta was delicious, actually. Mrs. Canuck is still picking away at it here.
So good. Very good.
Excellent sandwich. Stuffed again. I feel like I've been stuffed non-stop in Toronto. It's like being on a cruise ship again. You have found dessert. What have you found?
We have a dessert that's known to be from Canada, so we decided to go with it. We have a raisin butter tart. You can get them without, and sometimes you can get them with pecans or whatever, but this is raisin. That's our favorite.
And when you're having your butter tart, do you have it with raisins or without? And for those of you not from Canada that don't know what in a butter tart, there's a side profile. A couple raisins and a delicious filling. We are done with lunch.
Oh, what a lunch. It's a good spot. You have to go and check it out. If you're here on the weekend, St. Lawrence Market is open. Go check out that place. It is a little overwhelming because it's so busy, it's so crazy, but you have to do it at least once.
For sure. So we wandered back over to Union Station.
We did.
And down to the subway station and across the road. And there is something in Toronto, another way to get around Toronto if you want to go on foot and don't want to be riding buses and streetcars. but you want to stay out of the weather, it's called the path.
Yeah, so the underground downtown core of Toronto, there is a path that will bring you from one end of the downtown core to another through a various map system that is behind us right now, and you can shop while you walk in a nice warm center, or cool in the summer with air conditioning, warm in the winter. So it's a great way to get to point A and B.
Yeah,
Take your time.
It's a collection of tunnels and underground areas for different buildings, and it's all linked up together, and you can wander around underneath the city. You see a nice little lattice where it goes just about everywhere, and that's just one small part of the downtown core. The bottom here, there's actually a larger...
It's like a giant underground mall, ladies.
It's like a subway. It's like a subway for your feet.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you the path, and that is PATH. I'm sure it stands for something. I know, it looks like an acronym to me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But it is a path, a walking path underneath the city that we're going to show you, and we're going to see if we can find our way up to City Hall from here.
Yes, we are.
We pretty well have the path to ourselves. Most of the stores are closed. They're usually only open on weekdays, I guess, because it is a Saturday today. And you can see that it's pretty kind of dark and nothing's open. Not even Starbucks was open behind us there. Nobody, as far as I can see. Kind of odd that there's 2.8 million people that are not here. Although for Toronto at this time of year, it's a nice day outside. This path is the best shopping mall ever because nothing's open. They're all closed. There's a Lind I can get my hands on. The size of that. Oh, it's closed. Oh. We are getting closer. Nathan Phillips Square is at City Hall. Here we are. Toronto City Hall, Nathan Phillips Square. So we made it up to City Hall. We are here on Queen Street, near Bay, I guess it is.
Yes, Queen and Bay. So if you look over to the right, this is old City Hall I'm pointing to over there. And then behind me is new City Hall.
There you go.
Yeah.
Behind the Toronto.
Yeah, it's not so new now, but it's still
It's
called
newer.
New City Hall. It's
Yeah.
newer. I think it was built in the 70s, if I remember correctly.
In the summertime, there's like fountains here where they see this water. And in the wintertime, they usually have an ice skating rink here.
Yes.
But it's been pretty warm winter, so but right now it's just kind of a
Water.
a bunch of water with a little bit of trash in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're kind of downtown Toronto is where we are. To the south of us, we head over towards Union Station and CN Tower that we were at. And then a little bit just to the east of us is the Eaton Center.
Ooh, I think I might have to convince Mr. Canuck to go in there. He just made me walk up the underground path and all the stores were closed because they're not generally open on the weekend because they cater to business professionals. So now I gotta get to a real mall.
Now there are times that you'll come down to Nathan Phillips Square and there will be either events set up, sometimes there's some protests set up, that type of thing.
Sometimes they have outdoor concerts and stuff like that. There's usually a great big party here New Year's Eve.
Yep. Yeah, nice little spot where everybody comes out on a sunny day like today and just kind of walks around, takes it all in. If we didn't eat lunch, I'd be probably having a little bit of some street meat. Trailers are set up, hot dog vendors. And we are at Queen Street. We're gonna head east. That's way. Okay, here we go. We're going into the Toronto Eaton Center. Okay, we go into the Eaton Center from the south side. You see the iconic Canadian geese. They're flying through the center of the mall. You're here.
I am here.
Eaton Center. These stores are open.
They are.
That's not a good sign.
Uh-oh. Are you worried?
Yeah. Quick, let's get out to Younge Street. Look at that bunny right there. That's almost a 2-foot bunny. $250. His name is Charles. Do you think I deserve him? We are at Purdy's chocolate. Oh, I want the chocolate one right there.
How about this one instead?
No, this one. Look at him, he's huge. There we are. We are here on Younge Street at Dundas. And you can get a little hop-on, hop-off bus if you want in Toronto. I would describe Younge and Dundas as Toronto's version of Times Square, New York.
Yes. Smaller version, but definitely it is. You know,
Yes.
everything sort of expands out from here. There's movie theaters and restaurants in this area. You're within walking distance of live theater. There's theaters down the street. And then there's always events going on in this square.
So that concludes our weekend in Toronto.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
We have done a bunch of tourist things, had a great little bit of time. Now we're going to go and do a little bit of family time. So.
Sure, exactly, yes. The rest of the weekend, family time. If you have any questions about, I don't know, what it costs to do some of the things we did or how to find out more, let us know in the comment section below and we'll definitely do what we can to help you out.
Yeah. Let's go get on the subway. I can hear it going right below us. So
Right
we're
below
going
us.
to hop on the subway and get out of the downtown core.
Let's go. It's crazy down here, Younge Street. So thanks, everybody. Take care.